Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to chemistry session. So, uh, already we discussed in the last class. I started in the last class chemical reactions and equations. Okay, chemical reactions and equations. So, in that chapter, we already discussed some activities. What are those? How sodium sulfate react with barium chloride? What are the products are obtained? In the same way, how zinc metal react with hydrochloric acid, uh, which gas liberates. These things we discussed in the last class. Okay, so today we are going to learn a new uh, subtopic, that is chemical equation. Okay, chemical equation. After we are going to learn about balancing chemical equation. So what is chemical equation? So we can do many activities in our lab by using different chemicals. So in the first activity we already discussed sodium sulfate, aqueous sodium sulfate. When we dissolved in aqueous sodium sulfate mixed with barium chloride, a white color precipitate is formed, that is called barium sulfate, and byproduct is sodium chloride. So like that we discussed what are the description of that activity we are representing in a shorthand form. How, like for example, sodium hydroxide. See, sodium sulfate we used. Sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate. Okay, some amount of sodium sulfate we taken in a test tube and dissolved with water. The resulting solution we are call it as aqueous sodium sulfate. So this sodium sulfate we are adding barium chloride. What is that? Barium chloride. So barium chloride. See here the two substances which are reacting with one another. So sodium sulfate, I dissolved some amount of sodium sulfate dissolved in water. The resulting solution is aqueous sodium sulfate. Some amount of barium chloride I dissolved in water. The resulting solution we are called as aqueous barium chloride. So there is a chemical reaction takes place between these two substances. So here the products are barium sulfate, barium sulfate and barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Sodium, sodium chloride, sodium chloride. So this is called Ward equation. Already we discussed in the last class. So Ward equation we are writing with the chemical formula, chemical names. These are all chemical names. Okay, so Ward equation we are constructing by using the name of the substances, means by using their chemical names. I wrote like this. So this equation we are call it as uh, Ward equation. So here if you see what are the substances which are participating, which are undergoes in a chemical reaction, those we are call it as reactants. See, sodium sulfate and barium chloride are the two reactants. Why do we keep plus here? Plus sign indicates the two reactants which are participating, means first one and second one. So if two or more, if one or more reactants which are participating in a chemical reaction, we are separating with plus sign. Okay, so after a chemical reaction takes place between these two reactants, a new products which are obtained, that is barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Okay, those we are call it as products. Okay, products are nothing but a new, after a chemical reaction, okay, a new substances are formed, that those we are call it as products. Those we are call it as products. See, this is what this is an arrow mark. Some we are when we are telling, when we are reading sodium sulfate plus barium chloride gives rise to arrow mark. Also we are pronunciating gives rise to. So this arrow mark had always towards the uh, for, always towards the direction of the reaction. Okay, this arrow mark head always shows the direction of the reaction. So these are the reactants and these are the products. Okay, these are the reactants, these are the products. Arrow mark shows the direction of the reaction. This is called Wood equation. What is this? Wood equation. Wood equation. Same way, we are going to writing a balancing chemical equation. Okay, balancing chemical equation. How to write a balancing chemical equation? Balancing chemical equation means we are writing whatever the chemical equation we are writing with their we are writing with chemical formula. See here, sodium sulfate chemical formula Na2SO4. How we know? Sodium sulfate formula Na2SO4. Number of chemical formulas are there in our chemistry, so we have to read and keep in our mind. So sodium sulfate Na2SO4, barium chloride, so BaCl2, so gives rise to what are the products obtained? Barium sulfate, BaSO4. So already we discussed in the last class, BaSO4 means that is white precipitate, and sodium chloride, NaCl. Okay, sodium sulfate plus barium chloride gives rise to BaSO4 plus NaCl. Here downward arrow mark represents what it represents. It represents the that is precipitate. Okay, precipitate is nothing but insoluble substances. So first one is a Wood equation and the second one is chemical equation. In Wood equation we wrote chemical names of the substances. In chemical equation we wrote chemical formula. Okay, so different types of chemical reactions are there. Okay, in which different substances which are participating, different substances which are formed. So what are the substances, what are the newly formed products we are representing with some chemical formulas. Okay, so chemical equation is a shorthand representation of chemical reaction. Okay, chemical equation is a shorthand representation of chemical reaction. Whatever the activities we done in the lab, so in a short form, in a short manner, we are writing by using its chemical name, that is Wood equation, by using their chemical formula that is called chemical equation. Okay, so this is about chemical equation. Thank you. In activity 2, so in activity 2 and first activity we discussed already. In activity 2 there is a reaction takes place between zinc metal, okay, zinc metal and an acid. So here so many acids are there, like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid. Any inorganic acid we can take to do this in activity. So here we take an hydrochloric acid. See, hydrochloric acid. So there is a chemical reaction takes place between, means how can we do this in activity? So actually we have to take one conical flask. Actually the shape of the conical flask like this. Okay, so like this, the shape of the conical flask like this. So in this we have to take some amount of hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is an acid. So and we have to drop two or three small pieces of zinc metals. Okay, so immediately reaction starts between the zinc metal and hydrochloric acid. So immediately one type of gas which is evolves from the conical flask, which is goes into the atmospheric air. So meanwhile when you bring a burning splinter means a burning matchstick, when we bring nearer to the mouth of the test tube, okay, what will happen, whatever the burning splinter flame goes off with pop sound. Okay, whatever the burning splinter flame goes off with pop sound. So one to identify the gases, already scientists observe the properties of the gases. So if any gas, when it is contact with flame, if it gives a pop sound, so that is called that is the property of hydrogen. So when we bring a burning splinter at the mouth of the conical flask, it gives a pop sound. It gives a pop sound. So that is called what? That is called hydrogen gas. Let us see the reaction. Let us see the reaction. So zinc metal when react with hydrochloric acid, so it forms zinc chloride. First of all, it forms zinc chloride. Along with it forms hydrogen gas. Okay, along with it forms along with this it forms hydrogen gas. Here hydrogen gas is a gaseous product. That's why we are representing with upward arrow. Okay, before the reaction, that is a precipitate, that is insoluble substance which is settled at the bottom of the test tube. That's why we represent with the downward arrow. Here the whatever the product produced, that is a gaseous state, that is in the gaseous state. That's why we are representing with upward arrow. So this is the OD equation for this activity. So I already told with you. So we have to take one conical flask, we have to take some amount of hydrochloric acid, we have to add two or three small pieces of zinc metal. So there is a chemical reaction takes place, hydrogen gas evolved from the conical flask when we bring a burning splinter. So whatever the burning splinter flame goes off with the pop sound, that is the property of hydrogen gas. So let us write the correct chemical formula for this chemical name. See, zinc metal means zinc, and hydrochloric acid is Cl. Okay, next zinc chloride ZnCl2, hydrogen gas formula H2. So this is the chemical equation for the above activity. So zinc plus HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 plus H2. So this is the unbalanced equation. This is a unbalanced equation. So how to balance a chemical equation, let us see in the next class.